Hooters of America has less than 2 weeks to respond to a federal lawsuit accusing a Greensboro restaurant of racial discrimination. Court records show the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission filed the lawsuit in August.
And the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission accused a location of discriminating against its black and darker-skinned employees. Now, in March, the restaurant laid off nearly 43 servers due to the COVID pandemic. In October, the Hooters team asked the court for more time to review and investigate plaintiff's allegations. Well, now the deadline is set for December the 29th. And Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes joining us now.
Yeah, and Khalif, Hooters has got 2 weeks here to respond. What steps are they going to have to take here to present this case for the
Well, the
courts?
issue is that once the complaint is filed, you normally have a short window to respond. You hire an attorney. Hooters obviously has in-house counsel, so they respond to the claim or they ask the court for continuance. Typically, you can have the other side, the people that filed the claim, say, we'll consent, and that's normal. This happened back in March. There must have been a number of continuance because I saw one in October, I saw another October, I saw November, and now I see this most recent one in December. And the judge told them on the record, it doesn't matter what happens between now and then. If you file an answer or not, we will be prepared to go forward in December. But they did mention that they are close to settlement. So to your question, typically these things happen, and they may not have to present anything if they get a settlement, which it seems like they're very, very close.
Right, so this story actually has ties to the Charlotte area. The regional attorney for the EEOC Charlotte districts released a statement saying that the federal law protects employees from race-based decision-making in the terms of employment. So my question for you is, how does the federal law protect employees in this type of matter?
I mean, it goes out there, and this is stuff from the civil rights era where you're not hiring African Americans during that time or anyone that's race-based, because this is a protected class.
Right.
Something that's protected by our Constitution. It's race, it's age, it's sex, and not just race, but color. So you have racism and you have colorism. And so this claim hits on both, where you're saying not only did you not hire African Americans back after the pandemic, but you also didn't hire darker skinned individuals back. And that's something that most folks aren't aware of, that this claim is clearly based on both race and colorism issues.
Because that means then you can go out. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, when you think that there's a lot of other corrective type of issues that Hooters will have to take regarding this as well.
This will be hiring practices, because if you think about it, during the pandemic, they let everybody go. Then you start rehiring everybody, and what they noticed is they weren't rehiring anybody that was darker back. And so first it took someone to recognize it, then to call them out on it and give them an opportunity to try to fix it. Hooters rebutted, then this person filed an EEOC claim. The EEOC normally give you an opportunity to file your own claim, or they can take it up. In this instance, they took it up. Why? Because they believed that the evidence was there, that there was some type of discriminatory practices happening. In terms of what remediatory actions that Hooters can do, what they'll have to look at is their hiring practices on this individual basis, and then push something out on a national basis. In a settlement, it'll be a monetary claim, but it'll also be, well, how can we make sure that this doesn't happen again?
I was going to just ask you to piggyback to the colorism thing, because then you're talking about, when you say not race, it could be somebody who's from Ethiopia, could somebody's from Haitian, somebody could even be Indian with darker skin tones. That you're saying this would cover everybody that they felt who was violated or in this lawsuit.
It can, and typically when you're in a place like this that is looking at in a person, you know, because the Hooters by nature is appearance-based,
right.
And so if they're making these decisions that are appearance-based and they're taking it on a lower level and saying, now not only are we looking at your appearance, but we're also looking at the color of your skin and the race that you are, that opens the door. Most of the time when I have folks come to me with these types of claims, the first thing I'm asking is, well, tell me what happened. What was the claim based on? Well, they just didn't like me. Well, if it's not based in race, if it isn't settled in race, you don't even have a claim to start.
Right.
It has to be something that is directly pointed to race or color, or you don't even have the federal protection at all. In this case, they do, and we'll see how this one pans out. Clearly looks like a settlement is within the works. By the end of this year, early next year, this one should be over.
Yeah, I mean, very little time. What, less than a week? You know, you said December 29th?
Yep.
I can't add, so you know, I'll just say this a little after Christmas.
It's a lot of work.